Hey folks, welcome back to this Let's Play of Stellaris. I'm Peri.
And I'm Keb.
And we're continuing to find that apparently the only way to Utopia is through the gun barrel. Well, this is...
I'm just rooting for the fallen empire. I noticed that the allies of the guy being murdered, they actually did attack.
This is Bob. He's getting murdered. These are his allies. They're watching.
No, they actually took a system of the southern guy.
Okay.
I just noticed that the fallen empire holds one of their planets, and they're sending their entire fleet in to defend it. It's kind of cool. I think they're just bombarding.
You know, part of what I'm hoping for here is that a strong win on my part will be enough to cause some unrest to my southern neighbors to break them up.
Yeah, you can see what happens to my neighbors, so yeah.
So,
losing does a lot of things.
Yeah, because I've got plenty of empire. I'm not worried about that. Although it's time to colonize my first habitat.
Envy. Much envy. Lots of envy, by the way.
Especially considering you're not limited to one per system.
They just need a planet, right?
Just need to be in orbit of a planet, yeah. I'm going to start I'm going to start building my home system quite tall.
Are you going to reserve systems that don't have planets?
Oh, I've got plenty of those.
Yeah, but for Ringwalds or in Dyson spheres.
I've got plenty of those.
Yeah.
I've got several planets.
Just saying so you don't.
No, I'm.
Just saying so you don't build habitats in them. That's what I'm getting at.
Well, I'm planning to just build as many habitats as I can just in my home system. But no, I've got several systems that not only have no colonizable worlds, they have no mineable resources, so there's absolutely no problem blowing them up for a ring world.
No! No, a governor died.
Deep tragedy is had by all.
Yes. Oh, space whales.
Moo. Wait, no, that's not a moo. Yeah, whales don't go moo. Well, I mean, they might. I've never actually asked a whale what it goes, but...
Well, they do call them cows. Cows and bulls.
Yeah, one is an excellent source of dairy, and one is an embarrassing punchline if you try the same thing.
But I need to save up my influence.
That's funny, like you have influence.
Yeah, I know. I've been saving it up because I wanted to jump out to the systems that, my neighbor tries to colonize. And I finally had the range, but of course then they had the one system to the north which blocked my path. So yeah, so now I'm waiting for the Fallen Empire to basically clear the path, so to speak.
It's a path! A path!
Though that might be a bit tricky. They seem to be losing their... Oh! Who are you? And...
Alright, my fine warfaring friend. I bring you my armies. While I keep building battleships. Actually, no, I'm building cruisers. Never mind. Cruisers! Cruisers!
System survey complete.
These guys didn't want to be friends.
I see that you're correcting them of that.
Yes.
Oh, you'll give them something to snack on.
No, I'm making them another subject state.
They'll give you something to snack on.
What took you so long, they tell me.
Not normally what you tell people that just declared war on you. They declared war on us and we don't know why. Oh no.
I tried to make them my subject state, but they didn't want to, so... I had to make them a subject by all the means.
Well, the nation of Cormath started this war, equivalent to my fleet power. They are now currently pathetic.
System survey complete.
Alright, if you can repulse this invasion, I will make a white peace. I don't think it's going to happen.
Construction complete. Construction complete. Construction complete.
Death!
Hostile station engaged.
Yeah, sorry about that. Oh my goodness. I was just about to speak and all of a sudden I... But...
See,
I swallowed into the windpipe instead. Oops.
this is how much
Yep.
Keb cares about you folks. Just even trying to speak, he gets all choked up.
Oh, dear.
I
Don't
probably,
make me laugh.
I probably shouldn't do that right there. I'm sorry.
Generate, yeah. What was the heck was I supposed to tell you or ask you? Yeah, they changed how the war
System
score thing
survey
worked,
complete.
no, didn't they?
System
It's actually
survey
possible to
complete.
get large chunks of territory.
Oh yeah, no, that's a. Again, they're demanding 7 planets and me to destroy 2 frontier outposts. Curiously enough, at no point did they apparently target those frontier outposts.
Of course not. It's part of the war goal. They shouldn't have to actually pursue a war goal. I mean, that's the same thing you see in all Paradox games. They have a war goal, but they rarely actually pursue it. They're not smart enough for that.
It's like they could actually do significant border adjustments just by killing the 2 of them, but nope.
Situation log updated.
The downside of this is my beautifully pretty and clear and clean situation log is now horribly polluted. Alright guys, 55 armies have come to say hello. How do you view this? Positively, negatively? How does this make you feel? If the answer is other than dead, we need a new answer.
So I destroyed a mining station and it left a debris field. Should I research that?
I don't know.
A mining station? What the heck would that leave?
Planet secured.
Minor details?
Small advanced railgun, antimatter reactor, advanced shields, neutronium armor. Which I believe I all have all.
What kind of mining station requires neutronium armor? We want to know these things.
Let's see, did you have more breakaways? No.
Alien spaceport engaged.
So Fallen Empire, how are you
Really?
doing? There you are. I mean, that's not you actually,
Much
that's the
better.
other guy.
Situation log updated.
I always forget the transport ships are significantly faster than the war fleets.
Incoming transmission.
Hey, they're offering me peace. They will accept humiliate. But do I want to fight a little bit further and try to get the stop atrocities on the other empire? I think I will. I don't want their territory because actually their territory would put my borders in the spot where I don't want them to go. Well, okay, the guy south of me would have been nice, but when it first started, I wasn't confident in how this was going to go.
Wait, did you make peace? I don't know.
Not yet. No. I'm wanting to get that humiliate war goal also.
System survey complete.
Not humiliate the stop atrocities. I want to hurt them and keep hurting them. This guy doesn't have any frontier outposts. How peculiar.
Incoming transmission.
Yeah, I'll agree to that trade.
Oh, my poor researchers. They run out of space to research.
You cannot run out of space. Space is infinite.
Okay, let's see. Citizen rights. Can you pause for a second? I want to see if I can fix this. I just annex the species.
That's fine. With the megastructures, real quick, it's worth noting that apparently asteroids and moons are ineligible for habitats. So you can't like build like 5 habitats orbiting a gas giant. And yes, folks, I'll have to tell them again, so don't worry.
Yeah, I'm just trying to figure out how the hell to make a hive mind species. Dang it, do I actually need that tech I'm researching too?
Probably.
Because how the hell do you modify? Huh.
There's nothing I can say right now that won't get me hit.
What do you mean?
Well, I don't know how you modify. Huh. That's what I mean. All these years and you...
Dang it. How much until the tech? 18 months until the tech. Yeah, I assume it's under advanced traits that you actually need genetic resequencing in order to do this.
I haven't gone that far down the genetic track, so I don't know.
And why isn't this even possible? Because I don't have any there. Okay. It takes 10 years for the genocide to complete. I don't get the genocide modifier until they're dead, I think.
Yes, that's what we found out last time.
So I should be okay, actually.
Okay. Ready to unpause?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I think at least I'll be able to do this. I have no idea. We'll find out very soon.
System survey complete.
Or soon enough, rather.
Where are you going? Oh, okay. Which is my stronger fleet? Oh, they're both so full of fun and frivolity. We'll send this one.
Construction complete.
Yeah, I like the modifiers this revolter has. Free at last, -50 unrest.
Wow.
Currently invading them.
Oh, you're invading them?
Uh-huh. Hey, okay, let's see the Fallen Empire made peace. What happened? Much better than feared.
Established.
Oh,
Did my
actually.
transport fleet go? Land army.
Right there. When in doubt, right there.
Aw. My poor neighbor didn't want to stay and play.
System survey complete.
That's their mistake.
No, it's actually probably the wisest thing they could have done there. Now that their initial strong fleet has been dealt with, it's the technology difference is just nothing they can overcome. I'm having entire fleets of theirs 8, 9, 10K melt
Construction complete.
without losing more than like a destroyer. Which is kind of nice because I'm really not building many destroyers. I'm building primarily battleships. Let's see.
Enemy planet secured.
Oh, another poor scientist ship. Skyan ship.
Science.
Or Skyans.
Benoni?
Or Skyans.
Where do you think you're... Oh, okay, I see where you think you're going.
I have so many Rixies now. I'm getting kind of... Yeah. Look at the amount of Rixies we have.
Well, it's getting a little scary, actually. Are you going to stay and fight?
You tell me?
Oh, let's see. I want you to go... You return back to a port. Alright, Lexi, you can come through.
Cat coming through. Get, make way, make way.
Oh, my poor esteemed neighbors. That was not a wise choice to go. Wise route to go.
What they do now?
They're trying to retake the first planet of theirs that I took. So they fled that direction while my fleet just pursued them. So that my fleet arrived on top of theirs. And of course, the reinforcements heading to join it are now arriving at this warp point.
Yeah, just don't blow up the curators while we're at it.
Situation log updated.
I inflicted 26,000 plasma damage and took... I inflicted actually about 30,000 damage and took 2,600 before they warped off. Ah. Now things will get interesting. Here's a big fleet.
Now there's a big fleet. Who's a big fleet?
I was wondering what happened to the citizen state. They've been actually rebuilding their armada. But they just, again, it's not quite getting involved in a land war in Asia, but this is actually pretty close to it.
Construction complete. Construction complete.
I've actually used up the social research tree. That's actually depressing.
Yeah, the citizen state just got declared war upon. By the tiny little Gnaf state in the south.
Well, that should be amusing. So yeah, their combined fleet arrived at that planet that the main group was going for, whatever the hell they're called. Kormath. So I destroyed that fleet, forced it to flee. My sensor range is so great, saw the other one arriving, so my first fleet there moved to intercept, and my second bigger fleet arrived on top of that new fleet from the citizen state. So they're now being wiped from the stars. I mean, they can't even bring down my shields. I mean, they're killing some ships, but... You know, again, they're killing the cruisers. I gotta go back and look at my cruiser design, because something there is...
Could be that they're simply not large enough, I don't know.
Well, yeah, but my fleet's battleships and destroyers. Those are surviving. The cruisers and corvettes get nuked left and right. Alright. War's over.
What happened? What did you take? What happened? Tell me.
Forced citizen state to stop atrocities and humiliated the other one. And crushed their fleets.
Shouldn't have found things.
I'm hoping for some mischief out of the whole thing.
Yeah, well, if my neighbor is anything to go by, there should be quite a bit of it.
Yeah, I mean, this other one, the citizen states, they're evangelizing zealots. They're not going to be able to do... I mean, they've got another defensive war going on, too, but... That's a rivalry. So that's what 10 years or so? They can't do any of the horrible stuff that they have to keep their people happy.
Sounds about right.
So we are going to take advantage of this and build up the southern sector along their borders more. And leave my fleet based down here so they can basically die in fire if this happens again. Alright, construction. You're fine there. You can go find a base. Resurrection ship. You can rebuild the research station. You can rebuild the mine. I don't know why you're up here. Oh, that's right. You're building habitats.
System survey complete.
Oh, this is fun.
What is?
Research complete.
What I can build on the habitat.
Incoming transmission.
Oh?
Well, they have unique buildings.
Oh!
Because you can't build a
That's
mine.
kinda
You can't go and build a space station and then put a mine on it. That would just kind of be weird.
Yeah.
So I can build an agricultural zone, an auto mining bay, which mines asteroids according to the tech, a laboratory complex, which gives me 3 of all types, a leisure district, which gives me 3 unity, paradise dome, which is regular tech, a solar power plant, which gives me 10 energy, and a symbol of unity.
Well, that sounds fun for you.
Yeah, and the stuff doesn't have like updates or upgrades or anything. It is what it is.
I probably should colonize the system that... yeah. I'm thinking about colonizing the system that my Sibyl sovereignty folks always colonize and get the clear war for. Because that kind of... Yeah. I'm considering it, but... probably shouldn't. Not yet.
It depends what your goals are.
Yeah, but well, I'm still kind of hoping that the Tabathan remnant will weaken their fleet by by attacking.
Or they'll wake up and begin rearming.
What's the trigger for that anyway?
Don't think there is. I don't know if there's a trigger. I don't know the exact trigger. I think one of them is if the antithetical ancient empire exists and are brought back into contact. Basically, we remember you in the mountains. Wait, no, that's a different game.
System survey complete.
And so I ended up faring a lot better out of that war than I was afraid I was going to.
Nation of Korath, also non-aggression treaty. Yeah, that's fine.
Gee, it's suddenly like everyone, now that they've been weakened quite a bit, no one seems to like them. They can't be happy. They can't be happy either with the humiliation because they're honor-bound warriors. So I don't think the population reacts well to that kind of thing.
It should have some fun effects.
Ooh, I still have their planets in some scanner range. Maybe I can see. Get an
System
idea.
survey complete.
Yeah, this planet, it's a different race than this. Any of their own race here, they don't. Yeah, I'm seeing happiness values ranging from 50 down to about 25.
Incoming transmission.
Hi, little Tabby. It is way too early for food. There you are. Well, their happiness isn't too bad. It's 50%. I don't see too much in the way of unrest.
System survey complete.
I don't think that war is going to happen a second time.
Okay, let's see now. Species, where are you? How to find out if I can actually modify these buggers. Yes. Oh, good lord, where is it? Could you suppose? There we go.
Yes. Whenever you say yes like that, there's always a pause request right afterwards. So.
Yeah, I got the advanced trait thing, and now I can modify them into a hive mind.
I'm sad I can't build spaceports on my on my habitats. So we can't.
Yeah, which means
So you can't build ships on them.
what am I gonna do with these guys? These are kind of cool. I'm looking at the new special traits. Hive mind is one of them,
Okay.
obviously. But you also have, let's see, fertile, which I believe is new. Minus 30% growth time, plus 5% happiness. Nerve stapled,
Okay.
not affected by happiness, plus 10% food and minerals. And they're pretty much, yeah, bad robots, more or less. Delicious, pop food output plus 100%. Let's see, what else? Erudite, which is, oh my.
Erudite's a good one.
Oh yeah. No, I wish I had kept my own species around, so I can modify that and keep my points around. Oh well.
And it's also time. So
Yeah.
no, I just mean go ahead and spend what you need to on your admin.
I'm just trying to find out what's worthwhile. How many points have I left? 4 points left. I mean, they don't have to be charismatic.
I am producing so unbelievably large amounts of food.
Yeah?
Sectors, why are you like contributing to this obesity problem? You know, I guess it's better to have too much than not enough.
Okay, so I'm modifying the species. Can I set the rights? Okay, I guess I'll have to finish the modification before I can set the rights. At any rate, yeah. We'll figure that out next time.
Yeah, folks, thanks for watching, for putting up as my brain shuts down suddenly.
We'll be back soon.
Yep. Bye, folks.